laundry.
Yeah, my wife is always doing laundry. I fold it. She takes it downstairs and does all the stuff.
I see.
We have, like, for a while we had 3 kids living with us, right? Our kids, you know, they've all moved out since, but a lot of laundry sometimes. Even when, especially when they get bigger, right? It's just non-stop.
It takes up more space.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
But now they're moving out and it's all kind of lonely and quiet. But less laundry, so small plus. Do you have
Get your
kids?
pluses and minuses, right?
Yeah. Cost evaluation of life.
Oh, it's not going to be nice today. I don't know why.
What area of the country are you in?
Arizona, the
Okay.
desert.
The desert. I'm just above
Desert.
just above Minneapolis, and we're having a system of storms coming through, and it's pretty darn cold.
I've heard there's people getting snow.
Yeah, they have it on our predictions too that we might get some 4 to 8 centimeters, which would be like 2 to 3 inches.
That's a fair amount of snow.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Enough to cause
enough
car
to
accidents
screw
and
people up
shit.
if they don't know how to drive in it.
Exactly. And it seems like everyone forgets. As soon as it's nice weather, everyone forgets how to drive in shitty weather when it snows again suddenly or something.
Right? Hell, they can't even drive in the rain when it happens if it hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
Roxy, just a minute. My dog went out for the 4th time. Or is it 5th? I've lost track.
Yeah, this little dog that we're babysitting took a shit in our house yesterday. At least it was on cement, but still, you know, hard to manage little dogs. They just always need to go out.
Well, everything's so little.
I know, right? Except the attitude, big attitude. Going after my cats, but my cat slapped him in the face. That was pretty funny. Cat's not taking no shit from no dog.
Yeah, my dog's like 5.5 pounds.
Yeah, this one is about, I think, 8, and my biggest cat is 15 pound. It's a massive boy. Motorhead's on.
I have a 17 pound and a 22 pound cat. Something like that. The female was really overweight, and I could never get her weight down.
Huh. Yeah, we're not even
But-
trying anymore. We don't overfeed them or anything. It's just, I think we looked it up, and there's like genetics and stuff, and early trauma can cause them to be weight gainers and stuff like that.
She was just a pig.
There you go.
She'd eat all her food and then try to eat the other cat's food.
Yeah, he does that too. Bastard. Boom, boom, boom. I'm setting myself up for live streaming.
You what?
I'm live streaming some stuff now, trying to make sure all my connections are proper. There's
Cool.
with OBS you can stream to 3 different places at once, or even more sometimes, depending.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm streaming right now to Twitch, Blaze, and what's that other one called? The Arena.
Ooh, and we need to have Joshua talk to you then.
Okay, sure.
Because we're trying to figure out how to live stream and stuff like that. He got some live video onto X. But I mean, we could do Twitch, we could do Kick.
Oh yeah, I gotta get
You
on
know,
Kick.
there's other platforms we could go to as well.
It also
With
lets
a
you,
live picnic camp.
yeah, it also lets you live stream to YouTube as well, which I believe I'm doing right now. And part of it is getting verified as well. I was lucky years ago. I got verified on YouTube because I was part of the Google Plus thing that was going on at the time. But yeah, I'll have a conversation with Josh and see if I can help him out at all. I'm not super technical, but I know how some things work.
Yeah, he was just trying to figure out how to connect with Bluetooth and, you know, to the video and figure out how to stream it and stuff. But I think he figured out that part with the stationary cam. It might be different with the GoPro.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I always use a webcam. I said my phone attached to the computer and broadcasting that way. But I'm sure there's ways. Josh is pretty darn smart.
He is. He's very intelligent.
Yeah. wisdom of the ages. So you're sometimes in these spaces like pretty much all day, you or Pirate. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
cool. Just hanging out, waiting for someone to show up and chat while you're doing your own thing.
Pretty much.
I always think of the internet as like a giant comic convention, right? And I'm sitting in the artist alley trying to make a sale.
Well, I like networking, and Spaces is one place to network. But like that's why I'm so excited about Vegas. Last year was so much fun, meeting people you didn't know on Web3, or meeting the ones that you had talked to for like a year and never met. It's all about contacts.
Yep.
Never burn a bridge if you can help it. You just never know.
Facts.
And you never know who, just the fact of knowing someone may benefit you in a way that you might not even expect, and vice versa. You may impact or help someone without realizing it as well. Yep. So it's just, it's good to keep those channels open.
Sometimes you just gotta burn a bridge, though.
Oh, definitely. And when you do, you can burn it all the way. No repair available.
Yep. No, this thing, I just recently burnt one because I couldn't work with some people anymore. They just wanted me to do stuff and no pay. Can't keep going like that.
Right.
I've been working with them for like 2 or 3 years. No, I guess 2 years, and things just, because of the bull market, it made everything a little harder for them too. But I just figured, it'd just kind of be done. Now they want to replicate my style with AI and bring out a collection like that.
Oh, that's crappy.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Well, true, but it's still crappy.
I know, I agree.
But no, I love your work.
Thank you.
You do some great stuff.
I have.
The chickens have been amazing. I like the one in the pants, the giant chicken wearing pants.
Oh yeah, that was a silly idea. I don't know. I think it was because you guys were talking about dressing up in chicken outfits at the time.
I think Josh is just waiting for those to show up, and we'll have them.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I guess Boova was excited that there was a chick name after him.
What, did he name his little chickens?
No, Joshua just got a bunch of new chicks, and he named one Boova.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because Boova, we promised Boova that we were going to live stream, the chicken, and they have the chicken cam, chicken perspective, and he's been wanting to know when we're going to do it almost every day. And so Joshua decided when he got these chicks that he'd name one Boova. So Boova had sent a message, on post saying, where's the video? And Joshua said, did you forget I named one Boova? Or, you have a namesake? And Boo was like, oh yeah. And he was all excited. It was funny.
That's hilarious.
But I think the chicken cam is going to be hilarious.
Well, I wish I could go to Vegas. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy week. Last year, there was things to do, but there wasn't as many parties and as many events and stuff. This year, there's just like 5 days nonstop of parties and conventions. I'm not going into the convention, but I want to be there.
Right.
And all that stuff. So we got Lady Dev's wedding, and
so you guys are all like long-term friends, eh?
I got to meet Lady Dev last year. We stayed at her Airbnb. I did, with a bunch of others. And some of them will be there again this year. Miss T is going to be there, and she's so sweet. We all had a lot of fun last year.
Curse my hermit lifestyle.
I'm a hermit too.
Yeah, my problem is I don't have a passport. Never bothered to get one. So I can't
You
go
know, I
anywhere.
don't
I'm
have
stuck.
any. I know. I need to get one. I just keep putting it off and haven't done it. But I did find out through, is it AAA? I can get my license or the passport picture done for free. Then I just have to pay for the passport, fill out all the information, and send it in and wait. But I guess if I want to vote here pretty soon, I'm going to need one.
Yeah, did that go through? Where you have to have like extra super special
I'm not
ID?
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think so, but I'm not. I think it has in like some states.
Huh. What a whole shit show this world has turned out to be.
Right?
Yeah, crazy. Never expected that.
Well, you just never know.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of ironic that no society or government has lasted more than 250 years. And we're at our 250th year. And yeah.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
It could be.
Oh.
You never know.
No, you won't know until it's too late. And it's
right?
Like, give your dog a hug goodbye and have that last cup of coffee. It's crazy. My kids are actually back, like when this whole shitstorm started. They were convinced that World War III was about to start, and it kind of is, but not like they were convinced bombs were going to be dropping, nuclears and stuff like that. Just different generation got kind of freaked out.
Well, there's been so much conflict since World War II.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So much. All over the world that I'm surprised nothing has sparked up before now to the degree it's at now, you know?
You ever hear, do you follow conspiracy theories at all? Are you into that at all? Anyone here into conspiracy theories?
I don't like delve into them, but I find them interesting.
Yeah, same. The most, like there's the stupid ones about the whole flat Earth, but there's people that are convinced that nuclear bombs don't exist. That it was all a hoax.
Really?
They set it up with TNT and these demonstrations and stuff like that. Like there's so many people that believe so many weird things. Then they go on the internet and they spout it out and they find someone that believes what they believe and they feed each other the same kind of thing. It just grows and it gets weird. I like the alien overlords and the lizard people conspiracies.
Yeah.
My dad believes that there's my dad believes that there was, or I probably still believes it, but that there was a alien base on the side of the moon that we can't see, and they're monitoring us to make sure that we actually don't kill ourselves as a society, as a race. My dad was a nut.
So my theory is that we're all aliens already.
Right, I heard that one. We don't actually belong on this planet, which is why we have so many issues all the time, health issues.
Yep. Well, and I mean, we don't necessarily fit in to the animal kingdom unless we put ourselves at the apex. You know? So I don't know.
But it's weird that...
it's possible that we were like a lab test. Let's put this genetically altered creature on, see what they do. Maybe they made different types,
Right.
But certain ones may have succeeded better than others. Who knows?
What if the world is like we're all like a petri dish, and they're watching how we as a freaking mold spore evolve and destroy things or whatever, right? Who knows?
Or an ant farm.
Ant farm works. Who's the queen?
Good question.
Yeah. I hope I didn't come in and hijack a whole conversation here. It sounded pretty good for a while. What you guys were
actually,
talking.
MJ said he had to get to work. Lady Dev, I think, went to sleep. Oh, we lost Byron here. Let's see if he wants to come back. He might be busy. Nobody else has requested. Adrian must be busy working or something, doing something.
Yeah, I'm trying to play catch up. My mornings are always Gotta get the crew ready. And then,
Gotcha. You're good, Adrian. So yeah, it's kind of us, Byron.
Yay, me and you. My wife's in the shower right now. She'll be out soon, so she might say hi.
Oh, cool.
Still trying to get her into doing the art, but she's just, busy doing everything else. And then when it comes time to it, I think part of it is the mental block comes in and tells you that, no, you can't do this. Whatever you're going to do is not going to be any good. Why even bother trying? Just put that pencil down.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I fucking hate that voice.
But, you just gotta ignore it.
Yep, push through.
Listen to the other voice.
Push through the doubts.
Yep. Push through the fear.
Yeah, I guess that's fear more than doubt, eh? Fear of failure.
I think so. I think you're confident in your abilities, but
Yeah.
I think it's fear of how people will receive your art more than your ability in your art.
True that. She's not
That's
even
my
concerned
assumption.
about. She's not even thinking about putting it out there to other people to see. I just want her to get started doing it again because mentally it would help her a lot.
Great expression.
Pen is dying.
Anything that you put to pen or paper, whatever form, I think is constructive, and it's really good for your mental state.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether it's journaling or drawing or painting, whatever, creating something.
Kind of gives the same effect as working out, That little
Yeah.
endorphin rush of peace and quiet and calm and focus.
True.
Got the Doors playing now.
I heard that in the background.
Yeah.
Nice.
We always have music playing in our house. From the moment we wake up until we go to sleep.
Sorry, Adrian.
Gang, gang. I don't know who said that, but gang, gang.
So gang gang is just kind of like a greeting saying or like a call to solidarity.
We started, it was just chicken, and then we were the chicken gang, and then somebody said gang, gang.
Nice.
And it just kind of stuck.
I love that.
And so now it's like, just any old time you can say gang, gang.
And then everyone knows.
And usually if one says it, then everybody goes in rotation and says it, which is kind of cool, especially if you're in somebody else's space and you're all up a speaker.
That's fun.
And I've seen it a couple of times used in casino chat by two different people.
Nice.
Like as an exclamation, gang, gang.
The
And then
influence is growing.
some information behind it. So, I mean, I love it. We're being talked about in other spaces, and
That's cool.
hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's
Hey, any
curiosity and not, anything too bad.
Well, even bad is good, right? They're talking about you.
Right?
As long as it's not the FUD, if
So-
that's what you're meaning. Yeah, FUD sucks.
But, I mean, things are proceeding. I'm not going to jinx the project and say anything much, but, things are proceeding in a good direction, I think.
Well, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Glad to be part of it, even if it's a little teeny itty bitty part of holding only.
Oh, but you are part of it. Everybody is a part of it.
Absolutely. Do you guys have merch yet?
Do we have what yet?
Are you gonna work on getting like merch, like shirts, stickers, posters?
Yes. Yes.
Chicken gang gang.
We've been discussing that too.
Nice.
Stone has offered some help with his merch platform that he has.
Ooh.
We already have a section for it available in our website, so it's just a matter of making it, deciding what we want and making it. Everybody has some ideas that are all really good. I think they'd be fun. So you can do a lot with this weird, crazy-eyed chicken, I think.
Yeah, no kidding. It's good. It was a good meme to take.
Well, it's like actually Adrian created it. I mean, it was just a chicken before with sunglasses and tennis shoes. And then Adrian drew up this chicken and it was like perfect. So that it evolved to that, and now that's what it is on magnetic and on the ledger. So when you go there, that's the logo you see now is our chicken.
That's awesome.
So we need to get an X account set up. I need to, and get it connected so that when people go there, you know, it's directly connected to it, so they know. But I think there's something I need to get done before that, so we'll see. But yeah, we're looking at a lot of different things, talking about a lot of things, and we want, since this was kind of like thrown together in the beginning because we weren't planning to do this, we want to be cautious in our steps and where we proceed, what we say, and you know how we do things. So I think Mike's dashboard is going to be great in that regard, that we can get that specific alpha, that we don't want to just tell everybody, hey, we're going to have a mint on this day and this time, be there. You know what I mean? We want our community to know first.
Right.
And if our community lets that out to the public, we have no control of that. But, you know, we can make sure that we directly announce to our community the plans that we have in action, what we're going to be doing, little things that are coming up. So I'm trying to think of a fun way to do this newsletter, alpha letter, whether it's daily, weekly, however often we put one out, depending, to where it's more engaging. You know, maybe it's written by Huli Huli, the chicken. That's the chicken's name. I don't know why I just said it. Call it Huli Huli. And it might be kind of fun, you know, to have the crazy chicken telling you about the upcoming alpha about chicken.
With AI, you can make a little video of the chicken telling you what's going on. It's the clucking news.
I wonder if we could do that on the dashboard.
It's just pretty cool that the technology that's out there now is like, there's almost no limits. We got more technology in our phone than they had in 1970s, right? And we can just about do anything now.
Right?
Within limits, of course, but I mean, it's really cool. It's interesting. Billy Talent.
Yeah, there's so much possibility, so much potential out there. If you think of it, you can do it. If somebody needs it, you can make it. You know what I mean? It's all out of necessity. Okay, my therapy's canceled. Sorry. No, I was talking to them. My friend Ricky's sitting here.
Every morning, don't we?
So yeah. Isn't there one in that tub?
Oh, yeah. You can walk there now.
But yeah, once we get these first 50 with the metadata pushed and the beta test is officially done, we'll be able to push it a lot harder and set up an AMA, a big AMA that we promote for a while so everybody's aware of it. And then that way we can talk about the tech and the specifics of everything in detail. And then, you know, if people have questions, they can ask directly. And I think that will be a good introduction, official introduction of chicken. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Tom Petty's playing now.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna make a whole collection of chickens on XRPL and just put all my chicken sketches and chicken drawings all in there. Keep it separate.
Chickens may be the meta.
I think they are. At least for now. It's funny how fast the meta changes.
It can. Especially when it's news driven.
Yeah.
Or, political or news events. Those don't last long.
No. Hey, do you have any of my I Love Zombies NFTs?
I think so.
Because I could change the graphic in there to say whatever it says to I Love Chicken.
Ooh.
It's a dynamic NFT, so I could go in and edit that for you.
You're talking about the I Love ones?
Yeah, with the thing holding a heart.
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of those.
Yeah? Cool.
I gave out a bunch because I gave it, like the one that said, everyone loves Opti, I gave to Optimistic.
Yay.
To a troll, I gave one that said I love spam. I thought that was good. Joshua, I had I gave one that said I love Joshua and one that said, was it Charlotte or his wife's name?
Yeah, I think it was a Charlotte.
He was trying to collect the whole family.
Yeah. Know your audience.
So I gave out a few, and then I've gifted a few, like when people are onboarded.
Okay.
I might send them one of those.
Cool.
Get your art out there and seen more.
I really appreciate that.
And then I tell them, don't sell this. Hang on to it because it's a great artist. You don't know where it's going to go to.
It's kind of hard to know what to do with some of this stuff after it's made. Like before crypto, it was like, I make a piece of art, I sell it, I ship it off, and the person has it, and that was it, right? But with crypto, it's like, okay, well, I'm making like stocks and bonds kind of thing in a way, right? I'm making things that people can buy and sell and trade, and and that was cool in the beginning. But then people started like, getting really tipsy about how much I was putting out or where I was putting it, and the fact that I would make a project and I would move on to the next thing. I'd make the I Love Zombies, and then I would move on to the Big Cup of Thanks or something like that, right? Like because I like making art, I don't kind of think about what am I going to do? What are these people going to do with this later on? Like, how are they going to make their money back? I don't think about that. I haven't, and now I do all the time. It's like, man, I shouldn't do anything anymore. And it's crazy. But I still keep doing stuff, and despite everybody else's opinion sometimes. It's just weird, that's all. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but it's a mind screw sometimes.
Yeah, you can't listen to everybody else.
No, you can't.
Gotta follow your heart.
I heard that once earlier today. Follow your heart. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes when your heart goes somewhere, maybe it shouldn't have.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Hey, Monty.
Here, the tortoise is out. One is it. Oh, it's you trying to escape. You're up. You're up. Okay, everybody's up.
Back to the dynamic NFT. If you have one that you would like me to change, let me know the number. Like send me a DM or something, and then I'll make a different one for you. I'll change the image. I've been wanting to try it for a while.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was in there already looking. I was looking to see my rarities. I have a 30 and a 35. Those are my lowest ones.
30 and 30.
Which isn't bad out of a bigger collection.
Yeah, 9 of those got burnt. Somebody burnt 9 of them. I don't think they liked them.
Really?
Yeah, so it's from 1,000 collection to a 991 now, which is pretty funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah, if you can remember 744, that's my rarity 30.
744. I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
It says I love Shauna. I don't know a Shauna, so.
All right, so 730. It's a long way down. Should probably.
I know Shauna. Used to be one of my old roommates.
$7.44. You say? I'm trying to find that one. Sheesh.
Okay.
Too many. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, leave the door open.
I love Shauna. How do you like the person on there wearing the diamond ring and everything? You want a chicken instead? I love chickens.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do that for you. See how fast I can get it done.